He got freaking tatted.
Oh, yo.
He got
No
branded?
defending Harold. Yo, he's showing off his Nazi
Bro,
tattoos,
look
bro.
at
Let's
it.
talk
Bro,
about it,
look. It's a great
bro.
honor.
Nah, this is
Yo,
Such an
crazy because he
honor.
really became a skinhead.
yo, he's a coon, bro. Look at him smiling, bro. Look at him
This is
smiling.
Bro.
insane.
No, so he's a skinhead,
He
bro.
really is. He's
In the worst
bald
way
as
You're
hell.
so right.
Fucked up
He
face. Got a
shaved his
tattoo.
head.
Yo, I've
Bro.
been to. Welcome back to Will These We Get You One Piece related content. I'm here with my co-host Abdi Zek, aka Kali Chopper.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm here with Big Mom's #1 boy. No show mom.
Nah, don't. You gotta say the whole thing. What the hell?
I said it.
For me, it sounded like you cut off at the boy part. That's very important.
Nah, I said it. Don't worry. I said it. And then we got Etten, aka Matt Andy Morning.
Yeah.
And then me, Afro Soccer. This nigga have feet as their profile pic. Okay, anyway.
Huh?
Yeah. Ew, what the fuck is this? I'm sorry. Anyways, welcome back to a newest chapter. We're a manga reading chapter, right? What chapter is it? No show 1166.
1167.
It's 1167. All right.
Oh,
You
don't.
know, before
Restrain yourself.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all. No!
67.
No! Oh my god. 6 7.
I'm
Shut
sorry.
up!
It's the Zillennial in me.
Yeah, this is millennial. Okay, we say too many inside jokes. You're not gonna get it. Anyway, go into reading the comments before we start before the manga reactor, bro.
I just want to give a formal apology to all the people that watch our videos and see us argue in the comments sometimes. It's just some people really want the smoke, and sometimes they deserve it.
I speak for myself. I argue. No, because they're talking about me.
Yeah, you know what? We don't apologize.
I don't know. I don't feel like apologizing. It depends. Like if I ever seem a little bit toxic, I apologize. But it really depends. It really depends with me. That's all I'll say. It depends. Well, yeah. Wait, what's this one? Chill on my
But
go
this is the
guard.
comment that we're referencing. Like, as you can
Oh
see,
yeah,
13 replies.
I kind of stopped engaging because I had stuff to do, right? But chill on my go kart. If that man left, the Marines are getting way more corrupt. My go kart understands the hate Dragon has. It comes to decision to wait. And okay, I'm gonna be this like respectful here because I was getting a little bit. I was cursing a little bit in the comment section. I'll admit that they wasn't cursing at me, from my knowledge, right? They wasn't cursing at. They wasn't calling me names. So I admit my fault on that, right? Because I did start going like, nigga, what the fuck you on, right? I admit that. That's my. But I would say this, no matter what, and I don't disagree with this person's logic, is that the Marines are more corrupt. I think the beauty in Garp's character is that he knows he's not doing anything. There's an irony of saying, there's an irony of Garp telling Son Goku, you shouldn't be more corrupt when everybody in the Marines is corrupt. Because no matter what, let's come up with this analogy, right? There's a multitude of different, but this is the analogy I thought, right? Imagine there's a slave in Mary Joysa, and there's a light that breaks open, and you hear footsteps walking, and whoever appeals in front of your cell, who is a hero in that moment, Garp or Blackbeard? A piece of shit pirate, a dirt pirate that has no morals, that has done like despicable things. Who's the hero in that situation, Garp or Blackbeard? There's only one right answer, by the way. I'm asking y'all, but like it's kind
Oh,
of
I was about to say. I mean, like if I didn't see it,
I didn't really hear
then
I didn't really
after
hear the
like
scenario.
the person that walks there, it's Blackbeard, or like I don't really get.
Oh no, I'm saying my analogy is that in that situation when it comes to that shit, and Mary Joseph with the slave there, Blackbeard is more of a hero than Garp is, and that's the irony of Garp being the hero of the Marines. Because what does it mean to be a hero of Marines if you can't save a slave in that scenario?
Oh, because you're saying if it was Garp, you're not getting free. Garp is just gonna walk by. But if it was Blackbeard, realistically, he took over at that point. So you might be getting out.
Yeah, no, there's more. That's what I'm saying. He's more. Blackbeard in some scenarios is more of a hero in Garp.
Yeah,
and not in the sense that Blackbeard has better morals, but what is he tied to?
Exactly.
Because Garp is all about the dots. No act. He's still a dog, and I realize like the question is why does Garp abide to this leash? Like that's my question because he visibly is a dog. Like
Yeah, you got
that
the
is
dog
the
hat and
image.
everything, dog ship.
Yeah, so why does Garp abide to the leash? And I like it's got to have some stem from hatred that he had for pirates growing up, for sure, right? And it's not like I'm not validating that hate, but when we talk about corruption in the Marines, every Marine is corrupt, and they don't stop being corrupt until they leave it. And it's like let's talk about it. Crocodile was corrupt. Why was Crocodile corrupt? Because of the support of the Marines.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Doflamingo's corrupt. Why is Doflamingo corrupt? Because of the support of the Marines,
Yep.
right? The Marines are inherently the de facto corruption in the government of the world, and they are the will of the world government. We know the world government is the enemy of the world, and this person argued that. They said the will of the world government, um, and the Marines' purpose is to enact the will of the world government, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So Garp is the will of the world government. If you are a Marine, you are the will of the world government, no matter what. You're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to abide to that. And the best thing a pirate has ever done in One Piece, I mean, the best thing the Marines have ever done in One Piece was and what is the will of the world government? To take down pirates.
Yep.
The best thing a Marine has ever done in One Piece was let a pirate win. Smoker.
On multiple
Smoker
occasions.
Alabasta. Smoker Alabasta. Ennie's Lobby.
Garp God Valley.
Garb God Valley. No, Garb God didn't just let a pirate win. He helped out pirates.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Garb God Valley, and Fujitoro.
Fujitora. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, exactly. The de facto best thing a Marine has ever done was let their mortal enemy win every single time. So it's like when when you are a entity, and the best thing that you've done for humans is let your enemy win. How are you not corrupt? That's the rest of my question. Garp
Yeah.
is just as corrupt as any other Marine, and it's like to say he's not corrupt. I feel
Yep,
like
I
it's
agree.
bias. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's when we're talking about real world how you view cops and stuff, because there's a wall that's blocking you from seeing it. Because they literally say this. I'm watching Marineford right now. They literally say this. What's that girl's name that raised Luffy in Luffy and Ace?
The Mountain
Dodon
Bandit?
or
Yeah, man.
Dodon?
Yeah, Modano, right? What did this nigga
Oh.
say? What did she say to Garp? You chose your job over your kids.
Yeah, when she was beating the shit out of
And
him.
beat his ass. You chose your job over your kids. That's who Garp is as a character, and he took it because he knows he did. The only difference is he feels bad about it. He feels bad about it. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about Garp. No matter what, chooses his job. He chooses the world government over his kids. We don't know why he does, but he does. And they literally make this a point in the show. Garp was about to kill Luffy in Marineford, and he let him walk away. He didn't, but like that's the best thing Garp could do. Not free Ace, but let Luffy walk past him.
Yeah.
And Garp has the power to free Ace.
Yeah, because we saw Sengoku when Sengoku was holding back. He told Sengoku, "Hey, bro, you better make sure you don't let me go, because I will kill a kind of." And that would have been a whole thing for the world government. Imagine a Marine, a vice admiral killing an admiral. How crazy that'd be for the world government.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. I think that's the thing about the hero. Remember, and how did Garp become the hero of the Marines? Through God Valley, and he was no hero. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure Garp hates that. So I think the whole thing about
Yeah,
realizing
that was the
Garp,
last chapter, I think, or the
Yeah,
chapter.
when he was fighting Sengoku.
yeah, and it's like Garp became the hero of the Marines through God Valley. That was through propaganda, right? Garp hates his position in the Marines. He hates everything that he's been complicit to. And that's what makes Garp's character so great. Why is he there? Why is it like the dilemma that he goes through, the struggle that he goes through? But ultimately, everything he does is in vain. Ultimately, until he leaves the Marines, everything he does is in vain.
I mean, good intentions don't mean anything if they stay intentions.
Exactly. Because what's the best thing Garp has ever done in Turn a Blind Eye?
Yeah, because it all goes back to like, you can be the best person in the world, but if you're in an inherently corrupt organization, all the good things you do are just gonna get canceled out by the thing you affiliate yourself with.
You know, look at Mary Joseph. When what's her name? Shirahoshi was getting when a celestial dragon wanted to get Shirahoshi. What did God do? Sit there and eat his fucking chips. And had to let the Straw Hat Grand Fleet take care of it.
Yeah, and that other that one celestial dragon, that one half decent one.
Yeah, the Celestial Dragon was about to take Shirahoshi, the
Yeah.
princess of Fishman Island, and they had to have and the other Celestial Dragon take care of it also. But what was Garp doing in
They
that
had
scenario?
Pinhead's grandson stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing, and that's why I say Garp is just as corrupt as anybody else, because he might have intentions, but what does he do? Actions does he take against the world government? Nothing but turning a blind eye, and that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's not saving no slaves. That's not doing anything but delaying the inevitable. He has to
Until
wait for the
the final
no,
war.
because he doesn't wait for another Marine to solve the problem. He has to wait for the mortal enemy of the Marines to solve a problem. Do we not see how fucked up that is?
Yeah.
It's a long waiting game for Garp. Like like Garp has some sense of justice that he's trying to enact on like Sword or whatever, but it's like there's no real change happening. It's a bunch of hopes and dreams, hoping like the Marines will get better, but he's
Yeah.
not
No,
really
no,
doing
let's say
anything for the
this.
system to change.
I don't think Garp actually believes in justice anymore. I think after God Valley, all that shit happened, he was like, he doesn't even know what the fuck justice is.
And I don't blame him, because imagine seeing that. I mean, aside from not leaving, I don't blame him, because imagine seeing that. Like, what do you possibly like? What do you have to believe in after seeing something like that?
Yeah, but that's a good question. But that's why I said when it comes to Garp, saying, "Oh, I need to protect the Marines," but guess what? Protecting the Marines, that no matter what, they're gonna have to do the bidding of a Celestial Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
How can Garp protect Kobe if a Celestial Dragon said, "Come here, bitch, suck my dick"? You
All right. Whoa.
No, it's be dead ass. What's Garp doing? Is Garp gonna be like,
You know what
"I
Garp's
can't
gonna
do
do?
this no more"?
Garp's the kind of person
He's
that
a
would.
good, honest, innocent man.
Garp's the kind of person that would push Kobe out the way, and be like, "Please let me do it instead. Leave him alone." Garp would get on his knees.
Imagine that the turning point. Garp was like, "I know it. I can't be
I wouldn't even be
Bro,
surprised.
he's
That's what
he's
Oda had
just
goes through.
following orders, bro. He's just following orders.
Take me instead.
He's like, that's a giant cog in the machine, bro.
But yeah, that's my opinion, bro.
I feel like Garp only said that because he don't got nothing else on his resume, bro. The only thing he can do is be a Marine, bro. He didn't have no other jobs.
I mean, he could have been a pirate. He had offers.
I think the coolest
True.
thing about being a pirate, Garp, is that he is a pirate with the leash of a Marine. So why is he a Marine when he's supposed to be a pirate? That's the real question. Because he is supposed, like, I would say hypothetically, this is just me theorizing in a sense, or maybe visualize. Garp is low key like the first warlord in the Marines.
It's
If you
crazy
really
because
think
I was just thinking that I was gonna make a joke that they modeled the warlords after Garp.
Yeah, like Garp is literally just a warlord, and warlords are still dogs of the Marines, no matter what. They might access their privilege, but who are they going to be used against? You know what I mean? Bo Hancock, like having privilege and impel down, but impel down. They literally say you still a pirate. When we do like yo, you better not slip up because we will get your ass. You know what I mean? Like that's just how. But yeah, that's how I feel about. That's why I have a problem with like Garp and corruption, because it's like if you work for the Marines, you're corrupt no matter what, and it's just like how and I guess it's either you're aware or you're not, and I think that's like the funny thing about Sengoku and Garp. Garp is like, you better not be corrupt, and Sengoku is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sengoku's like, I know what I'm getting into.
No, and Sengoku was a piece of shit, by the way.
Of
You know how
course,
he
man.
moved the Marine forward? Dude,
Sen-
Sengoku was a demon. He was genuinely a demon.
Sengoku will do anything for a promotion.
Sengoku been known already, bro.
That Buddha fruit is a freaking fraud. Bro.
It's so ironic, isn't it?
Who even gave him that, bro?
I don't know.
Yeah, who even gave him that? That's
One
he
day
did
we're
it
gonna
from God
find out.
Valley. No, but like Sengoku is literally and he literally just does propaganda, pure propaganda. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's anyway.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Afro, it's unfortunate you got rage baited by Kyle's ult.
Is that Kyle's off?
That is not my ult, bro.
It's S-Man Kyle, bro.
He's stealing my name, man.
Yo, you're funny. I was about to say, bro, yo, Kyle did a big one. I was like, because I'm not gonna bring up the argument because they said one thing that really set me off. I was like, yo, not gonna bring that comment up. We're being respectful, but that one comment, I was like, you know what I'm talking about. I was like, yo, if Kyle typed that for rage bait, hey, top W. You could. You hate me, bro.
Anything for the bit.
Yeah, anything would have been, but it's a hard boy. If Heralds were friends with Otome, that's the queen of Fishman Island.
Yeah.
she would have slapped him so many times and told him to get it together.
Yeah.
Do you think I need to rewatch Fisherman Island, so I don't know.
I
But
think
from what I
that's
remember, Orihime she had like the
Nigga, we
same.
not talking about Bleach. Nah,
Yeah, it sounds similar. She had like the same aspirations as Harold. Like they wanted to unite the fishermen with humans, but she was more headstrong in her
She was like,
vision she had.
she was like, we shouldn't like fishermen shouldn't paint their skins white to fit in.
Basically,
Yeah.
she said, "Look, we're fishermen. It is what it is. That doesn't mean we should be treated like this. So, we got to do our best to like show the people that we might be different on the outside, but we're
If
the
it was
same on
up
the
to Harold,
inside."
bro, fishermen would have been cutting off their fins, bro, plugging up their gills, all types of shit. Bro.
Yeah,
They're
it's
putting them in
just
quarter
the
zips, bro.
opposite.
Yeah, like they
It's
same
just
same
the
goal,
opposite.
but different methods. Way different
Yep,
methods.
that's also because of like Harold's guilt with like being violent and whatever, and just
Yeah, I
killing
guess
so
that's
many.
true. Versus like Orihime.
I
They were just
guess
oppressing the
with
fishermen like crazy.
Harold, the difference between Harold and the
Oh, the
fishermen
fishermen
is that
looked
they have
weird.
more of a connection with their history. The fishermen have more of a connection with the history compared to giants, I think, right? So it's
Yeah.
they know because like they know why. Oh, we can't fuck with humans. Harold doesn't understand why we can't fuck with humans because he's not thinking, oh, we have to deal with slavery. Like, only is like, oh, it's not that we just know the people that cause oppression, like there's people oppression that
Yeah.
make us slaves. Harold's just thinking, nigga, I'm a pirate. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Harold
Just
was like, bro, we were just hired slamming people, and they're scared of us, and now we gotta atone for our sins.
Which hypothetically, that's probably not the case. Well, Harold was probably doing that, but the reason why he was conditioned to doing that, probably not the case. You
Yeah,
know what
there's
I mean?
probably there's like the propaganda is crazy. We gotta find the real reason why the Giants were like going crazy.
Well, we kind of know, like, the war was lost and trying to protect themselves and become
Yeah,
a
but
pirate
yeah,
with like independence and autonomy. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't think with Orihime's there was nobody in rock. Maybe Orihime would be able to talk some sense in the Herald, bro. Maybe Orihime would be able to talk.
maybe.
I don't
Sure.
think there was anybody because like Ito was just like, yo, you just gotta stop sliming humans. Like,
Yeah,
that's what Ito was doing.
he was like, as long as we can be friends with people, I'm cool.
Yeah, and then Rox was just like, nigga, we gotta destroy this world, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
Rox
like,
is the complete opposite. He's like, screw everything, man. These people don't deserve your kindness.
yeah, and which he was right, but I guess like he doesn't. Yeah, you know what? Horrible, you cooked. Harold need Odie. If Harold had Odie, the world would have been different, bro. The whole plot of One Piece. Maybe he'd still be alive right now. You're right.
Maybe, yeah, because it's crazy. Because I'm thinking, you know how the same way like Shirahoshi and freaking, oh my, what I can't remember her name. Freaking Cobra's daughter. I don't know why I remember Cobra, but not Vivi. Oh my god, I know my brain farted. But you know, Vivi and like Shirahoshi, like they were cool at like Mary Joa's, and like they were like talking, and like I'm assuming they're just sharing their experiences. Like if Harold had somebody like that, like in a similar position, who like also understood the play that he was going through, I think maybe he could have been convinced to take a different path. But we'll never know, because Harold's about to get freaking packed up. Bro, if this is the chapter though where he gets packed up, I'm gonna be very sad.
Yeah, let's see. But all right, next comment.
Shout out to Hadoop Bro 8103. So
I will become a slave to atone for our sin. Does Harold not realize that won't help at all? If anything, it will make the giant situation worse. Right now, they're unrecognized race, but by recognized under the world government, he legitimized and enabled the government to expand the slave market and include giants too. This is the same reason I can't understand Neptune wanting to do the same. His daughter was this close to being enslaved during a Parliament visit. What does he think will happen if fishmen become even more accessible to the world government? Right. Kaido, ironically, was right about closing off Wano. Yeah, because Momonosuke agreed with it. Momonosuke was like, we cannot open up the borders to Wano right now.
Not yet. He said eventually, but right now we gotta keep it locked up.
Yo, Momonosuke, the one king that, you know what I'm talking about it. Momonosuke, the one king that locked it was like, no.
Which is crazy because he
And
was
he's
a kid.
8 years old, bro.
Yeah, a kid forced to time travel to the future and then forced to be aged up to take over as a shogun is insane.
Yeah, ignoring literally everything else he did after that. The question is, what's the right move? Side with the stronger force revolutionary army rocks in this case. well, I wouldn't say stronger force because there's still the world government still
Well,
the
no, I
strongest
see.
force.
I guess when they say like revolutionary army, at least like current revolutionary army would be like the equivalent of rocks back then.
Overthrow it since the fishermen and gentlemen are leagues above the average human strength, or bending with the world government race enslaved. It's hard to understand. We have to understand when it comes to being okay. This is gonna be like forever. That's gonna be my.
Fishman
We have to
Island.
understand when it comes to being a leader projects their experience on what they've been through. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't pull from Fishman Island, so I can't speak on that because I'm not. I'm very foggy, so I don't understand. It's kind of like this comment's kind of arguing with Horrible in a sense, not actually, but it's like the Kingfish was trying to go to Mary Jo said lock in with everybody like to get discussed with the kingdoms and shit like that, which you're 100% right. It makes your people more accessible to being enslaved and shit like that. But at the same time, with the world government, we can see people actually mingling and being able to separate them, separate themselves from the world government. Like you had Just Rosa, you had Alabasta, you had they had the Luffy crew there. You know what I mean? They had the Luffy crew and it and shit like that. So now I say this. So now I say this. It's like there is a right move. Like as a viewer, if we could comprehend, there is a right move, and it's to be an independent nation. You know what I mean? Elbaf was able to survive as an independent nation. Fishman Island was able to survive as an independent nation.
Now, but you got to remember, Fishman Island was under Big
It was a
Mom.
Whitebeard.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, you're
Whitebeard
right.
after or before Big Mom, right?
You know what? No, the only reason why Fishman Island. No, but how
No,
did they
well, right now
survive?
Fishman Island's under Luffy.
Now it's under Luffy.
Yeah, but before that was Big Mom. I don't think Whitebeard was ever in charge of.
Okay, you can argue that's that victim of but it's like there's people that was able to protect Fishman Island beforehand. But I will say this, I'll say this. Maybe that's why I said I need to rewatch Fishman Island just so I understand the socioeconomical position of Fishman Island. But we have to remember something, and I'm gonna bring up Amazon Lily, is that a lot of these places were protected by geography. Like Wano's protected by geography. Amazon Lily was protected by geography, but because it stopped being protected by geography, Boa Hancock had to become a warlord. Because the Marines developed Navy ships that was able to kill Sea Kings, so Boa Hancock was like, "Oh, I have to become a warlord, so the people at Amazon Lily are not a victim of the world government."
Mm-hmm.
So I would say being at it's like when you work with the world government. Now that's the thing about Harold. He didn't need to do that. The Giants were safe. The Elbaf was safe from the world government. It was. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because they were safe off of the fact that they were giants.
Yeah.
Exactly. They were. So it's crazy. It's like the Elbaf was safe. Wano was safe, but Wano was attacked by it wasn't a coup of pirates. It wasn't just that, but they swindled Odin. You know what I mean? You gotta remember Odin was swindled. Odin was swindled in a sense, and Odin was tricked and befuddled, and he just had too much of a good heart. Like if he just locked in and killed Kaido, which is hypothetically could have happened, none of this would have transpired, right? But this had a duel, right? But he danced for 3 years, and that's why Kaido thought he was a fool, but then he realized, oh, he was tricked. Going back to it, right? So and he was able to prepare against Odin. So going back to it, it's like these nations, are like Fishman Island, Elbaf, are protected by geography from the world government. You know what I mean? So King Harold actually just went out his way to become because of his trauma that he has.
Yeah.
Or not trauma, but because of his guilt. Because he blames himself for Rock's dying, which fair, but what does he do? He still blames himself for the violence that he caused in humanity. So the violence that King Harold had at his earliest stage of life, he projects that idea of his older self on the whole culture of Elbaf, and that's the flaw of King Harold. So it's not necessarily how do I protect my people. It's more so what King Harold said. I want to atone for our sins.
Yeah.
He's trying to atone for his own sins and projecting that on his whole people. So he lacks historical context on why they're pirates, why they're violent towards humans. Not to say it justifies the violence towards humans, but it's to say that he could have came up with a better solution.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
And he knows the world government is terrible, but he still feels like, oh, I need to atone for the giant sins. And that wording is incredibly important. It's not protecting my people. It's atoning for the giant's sins.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Harold's coming from. And that's the problem with Harold. He thinks he needs to atone for the giant sins when there's been bigger sins out there that he can't even comprehend. And I think that's the So it's not necessarily about the right move. It's about Harold just sees it as I'm just trying to get linked up with humans. And what was he doing for the first 20 years? Killing humans. You know what I mean?
Was it? It wasn't just exclusively humans, though, right? Wasn't he just beating up everything he wanted?
Exactly. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I guess that's another element to it because
Yeah, but they don't care. They don't care about fishman violence, bro.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, Sean?
I was gonna say I think it's funny that Harold himself only focuses on like how he was doing humans dirty when realistically he was beating up humans, giants, like anything that got in his way at the time. He's like, bro, I'm gonna just wipe them out because I'm strong, I'm big and I'm strong. But it is funny how he's really harping on the humans, and I guess part of it is because him and Ida was like, oh, you're a piece of shit. You think
I mean,
just because
it's
you're
not
bigger
just
than
that.
these
I
guys?
think it's like it's not just Ida because like here's the thing.
No, I'm
Ida's
saying it's a
right.
part of it, but
Yeah, no, but it's more so like respectability politics. It's Ida combined with respectability.
Yeah. Because I guess at the end of the day, the world government is ran by humans, right? So
Yeah, so
they're
it's like, yes,
they're the quote unquote representative of the world.
so King Harold's trying to put King Harold is trying to make his people more human, and he thinks the violence that Elbathians have, and I think we can see this in Kurte, he thinks that's inhumane, right? But the violence but we have to ask ourselves, why were the giants a race of warriors, right?
Right? What made them have to go fight people? Because you don't just go around slamming people. Well, aside from Harold, you don't go slamming people up for no reason.
But as a culture,
as a
like,
culture, that's a good point. Individually, who knows? But as a culture, like, there's no way that for generations they were teaching you, you guys have to fight. You have to be strong.
You guys have to slime niggas, yeah, for no reason. And it's
exactly.
Like, we think about Joy Boy and shit like that. Like hypothetically, the Giants know about Sun God Nika, and we know Joy Boy. And what if Joy Boy isn't a giant? So if Joy Boy isn't, which we know he isn't, or what if Sun God Nika isn't a giant? And if we know these people weren't giants, we know the giants were connected with humans in the past.
Exactly. And not just humans, multiple races, because a lot of these races do believe in the Sun God Nika and Joy Boy.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like they're connected with multiple races. So it's like what made them distant in the
Who knows if the opposite is true? What if someone was like Harold, but it was in the opposite way, where they're like, we're too peaceful, and now we have to be aggressive to protect ourselves?
No. But that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
that's
that might be honestly be the case.
Because remember, someone lost the war, and everybody had to go into hiding, and that's why Amazon Lily is where it is. That's why Wano set up the borders. That's why they hid the weapons of mass destruction. I know I'm not saying right, but that's basically weapons of mass, like Pluton, Uranus, and X, Y, and Z. Why, and that's probably why Elbath became a war, because it was like, these niggas getting fucked up. We got to become warriors and kill niggas, right? Because it's like we have to be strong, because look at the world's treating us.
It's just like how Totana's like they team up together, and they use, because of their size, they lack size. They have to team up together to like show some sort of strength, and that's why they have like great teamwork aspects. So I understand that.
Or I guess like in the worst case scenario, you got the Buccaneers who, for whatever reason, their only solution is we gotta hide our bloodline. We can't let anyone know that we're Buccaneers.
Well, we only know that through
that's what I'm using as the base. But
yeah. I don't think the Buccaneers for sure thought that, but I do. Actually, Kuma's I think he's full Buccaneer, so maybe who knows?
Yeah, he's the only. I think from what we know, he's the only full Buccaneer.
Yeah, so it's like maybe Kuma was a full Buccaneer and shit like that. But also saying like,
no, Kuma's half. I'm pretty sure his mom is human.
No. I meant Kuma's father. It's like maybe Kuma's father was connected with the tribe of Buccaneers. You know what I mean? Because he has for what we know, he has a direct full lineage.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, bro. That's that.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy to think when you look at all these different races and what they're doing to, like, I guess, continue on in a world that doesn't fuck with them.
Yeah. So I guess, like I said, it's not necessarily what they think is the right answer. It's like, what are they projecting from their experience? You know what I mean? Because do I think Harold thinks it's the right answer? I don't know. I just think he's just like, oh, this is the only answer I could think of. Because I bet Harold does believe Rocks is the right answer, right? But he's like, nigga, if we lose, my people are all just gonna be without a king, and I'm like the carry. Like, no one else is strong like me, bro. Like, who else? like 10-year-old Loki?
Nah, what about the GOAT Ja Rule?
Yeah, you funny. But yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Ja Rule was one of the strongest before Harold, bro. They call him a.
Was he? All I know Ja Rule for is being one of the oldest.
Oh, I thought he was praised for being a great warrior too. Him and his brother.
I bet he was a great warrior, but it's like still like but still it's like Harold's like bro, like it's I'm just opening up my kingdom to being
It's all
vulnerable.
over my screen.
So that's what I would say. Like Harold probably thinks Rox is right, but he's like, I can't be thinking that because I want my people to get resources right now and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's not understanding the context of the resources that he's trying to get. He doesn't understand the context of it. Because remember, like the world government was a psyop, and like they was literally putting Harold in helpless situations where he would have to be violent. They were literally forcing him to violence. They were like, yeah, you don't want to work with the Giants because they're a bunch of violent like and Harold's gaslit to being violent multiple times. You got to understand that. So it's like Harold's actual violent past and then him trying to be better and always constantly being gaslit by the world government for his violence. Why do you think he ran up to the Marine headquarters and ripped his fucking horns off?
Oh my
Because
god.
he's like, bro, y'all niggas need to stop saying I'm violent. Would I do it like would I do this if I'm violent? And boom.
He literally
Yeah.
ripped his balls off.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Literally castrated himself, bro.
so that's what I'd say. I don't know if I wouldn't know if Harold is I don't think the conversation is if they're doing the right thing. I can't speak on Fisherman Island, but I don't know if the conversation for them is if they're doing the right thing. I think it's like they're projecting their experience. You know what I mean onto their people. You know what I mean, and that experience, that's what it really is down to it. Because I don't know if Harold thinks he's doing the right thing. He's just trying to atone.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, not just get his people, but atone. But yeah, that's how I see him. All right, Zelda comments.
Yeah, that's the last comment.
Good yap sesh. All right, time to read a chapter.
It's
Yeah,
time for the cover page. Oh my
Another
god.
day without Yamato. Oh, no Nico's on here. Yay.
Oh,
yo,
Bruh, I saw a tweet a while
Logical.
ago where there was a flashback to Nami's sister, and she was way lighter than she used to be, and people were like, "What happened? They keep stealing her melon."
Yeah, 100% they do be.
That's how time works, man.
It's Toei
Yeah.
Animations.
Chapter 1167, Ida's Son. Cover request by Ideal Sanji. A cat is scolded for stealing a book, but Jen and Nojiko aren't mad. That's funny as hell.
Oh, cat burglar? I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Alright, into the chapter.
Big
Big
news, Morgan
news.
right away, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
A post.
Yo, Morgan had drip back in the day, bro.
Yeah, you got the
Holy shit.
headphones
hat,
and
bro.
everything. It's kind of drippy.
Yeah, he was at the arm, bro. Yeah, there we go.
A post God Valley world. 33 years ago, 5 years after God Valley. I could have sworn pirates were approaching off the shore. But there was something huge and shadowy emerging from the mist behind them. The underwater prison impel down. Everything just went kaboom after that. Our ship was in ruins before we knew it. We were nothing but fish food. Sure it wasn't a seeking attack? No way, it was shaped like a human. Don't tell me you were in the infamous waters of Florian Triangle. Fat chance. We don't fish near that region. Everyone knows to avoid it. Anyway, that monstrous thing was definitely human-like. During this period, a rumor began to circulate among the Grandland countries. They said a monster lurked deep in the foggy seas targeting pirate crews. Don't tell me it's this bum Harold.
Look at him, bro.
Oh my... Wait, so they're talking about Harold this whole time?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I thought they were talking about Emu with seeing the freaking spider monster shit. The identity of that monster was none other than Harold. Few who sailed those waters had ever seen a giant with their own eyes, so to them, he was nothing less than the very embodiment of fear. Harold now worked in the shadows to back up the Navy as part of his atonement for the last 1,000 years of his history. So this, what? How does this? What?
Harold.
Don't even ask, bro.
This don't even make sense. This is like 30 steps
Harold.
back from what he wanted.
Does the pendulum look like it's swinging towards peace?
No, it's swinging away. He said no more messing up humans, but the government said, don't worry, pirates aren't human, so you can kill them.
Wow,
They said
man.
it's only okay if we do it, little bro.
Yeah. And bro, the fact fact that they're making him do their dirty work, Harold, you sold. Oh my god, you sold. Meanwhile, the pirates who had gone their separate ways after God Valley continued to rise in prominence, and over the next decade or so, each of them would peak to become a defining face of the generation. Now, here we have 3 of the 4 Yonkos.
Sure.
Most of these pirates simply clashed over territory.
Bro, look at Shiki, bro, reduced to side character.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, reduce the side character that 1v1 Garp and Sengoku at the same time.
Right.
True.
And they put him beside this bum, bro. Oh my
That
god.
did happen.
I mean, that's the dude that dies. I
Yeah.
mean, he owns Pirate Island.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the reason why God Valley happened, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if he didn't freaking try to snake people and run away with treasure. Whatever.
Yeah, he fucked him.
Yeah. However, one crew broke through all the others and achieved a feat long believed impossible. They circumnavigated the entire world. They were hailed as the crew of the King of the Pirates, Gold Roger. The public execution of the captured pirate king was meant to serve as a spectacle, a display of the world government's power. However, the world was plunged into an even greater turmoil as countless souls set out in pursuit of the vast treasure Roger left behind, the One Piece.
Wealth, fame, power.
Yeah, you can have it all. No one had anticipated the advent of the Great Pirate Era. Navy headquarters found itself caught off guard. As a result, more than 10 giants were drafted into the Marines from all over the world in an effort to consolidate strength. So not only was Harold doing dirty work, he had to give up 10 giants to become Marines, which is crazy because where did these giants end up? We only know one that survived. Well, I guess 2 if we're counting Saul. What happened to the other 8? Did they just get bodied? Oh no. During this stretch of time, Harold waited on the Navy hand and foot. Did you see how huge he was?
Hand and foot.
No way. He's an ancient giant. I want to make him my slave. And that very year, he was finally granted formal permission to visit the Holy Island, or the Holy Land, sorry. A shallow sea contract. Ain't no fucking.
He got freaking tatted.
Oh, yo.
He got branded?
Yo, he's showing off his Nazi tattoo.
Bro, look at it. Bro, look. It's a great honor.
Nah, this is crazy because he really became a skinhead.
Yo, he's a cool, bro. Look at him smiling, bro. Look at him smiling.
Bro,
insane.
that's
there is no
bro,
defending Harold. So anybody like Harold, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck, yo, Harold, go suck my dick, please. And he would do it, bro.
Bro, don't show. He's a skinhead, bro.
He really is. He's bald as
You're
hell.
so right.
Fucked up face. Got a
His head.
Yo, I've been told y'all Harold's been a coon. He's always been a coon and will stay a coon.
Sad.
This is a betrayal to the Giants. This is the betrayal to the Giants, and he thinks he's doing it for the good of his people.
Okay, but this gotta be the same mark that Shanks had on his arm, right?
Yeah, that guy Luffy took off. But yeah, what a cool.
Luffy really freed him.
Yeah. Look at this dude.
They're getting gifted God's rod. What the?
He's grinning ear to ear, bro. Look at him,
bro.
Yo.
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob.
Mustache,
you know where they're waiting in the line to get the salty spittoon, and he's like, "Want to see me make it dance?"
Yo. Harold is such a bitch, bro. Let's talk about it, bro.
That's crazy, dude. It's a great honor.
But you know, okay, so they called it a shallow sea contract. That is correct. Consider yourself the right hand of the god's knights. So he's not even a god knight. He's just the right hand.
Bro, just a god knight, bro.
Yeah. God steel. It's a great honor.
He's below a god knight. What a bum. Yo, is this what's gonna happen to York, bro?
This is what would have happened to York, 100%. This is what York was fiending after when they wanted to be a celestial dragon.
All I'm gonna say is, bro, Loki would never.
No, not in a million years.
Loki would never, bro.
Yeah.
This is
the Elbaf Loki gotta destroy.
It's just peak delusion.
No, wait, there are 3.
There's literally levels to this shit. There are 3 levels of contract. The shallow sea contract is a more minor pact. The deep sea and deep sea contract are reserved.
They just making stuff up at this point.
Are reserved
Keep in mind,
for those.
this is TCB.
Yeah, they're reserved for those who are to be bound fully to the true God. Oh, it's a cult. Only 13 individuals in the entire world receive that privilege. What do
So
you
God
mean
Knights
by
are like
God?
Don't say Nika. Don't say Nika, or they're gonna shoot you dead. Harold, watch your words, sir. Watch your words.
You gotta really be careful. You will only come to know the greatest depths of this world on the day you become a full knight of God. Okay, so when you become a full God knight, you get either one of the deep sea or deep sea contracts. That's it. So
I
was
think
that?
deep sea is for the God's Knights, and deep sea is for the grocer.
That's probably, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So wow, does that mean Shanks was potentially on the path of being a God Knight because he had that tattoo?
Yes, yeah, and Luffy freed him from that shit. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, Shanks was a god, was a god steel that got fucked up by Blackbeard. Never mind, remember he got fucked up by Blackbeard. Bro. Yo, he had a whole pirate crew. Yeah, that's crazy.
This is nuts, bro.
He was 1v1ing Mihawk. This is what Loki wanted to tell Luffy. Yo, Shanks is a celestial.
Yeah, he said your boy Shanks, he not him. He a bitch.
Yeah.
And look at this guy, Harold. He completely forgot his question about the god. He's like, could Elbaf become a member nation then?
What a bum.
Naturally, Harold. At that point, the entire world would be clamoring to welcome you. I'm grateful for this opportunity to prove myself.
Oh,
Get the balls. Get the balls.
Ew!
Get the balls.
Yo! Oh my god!
Shanks!
Nah,
It's
this is Shamrock. It has to be Shamrock.
No, that's Shanks. That's Shanks.
We about to find out. The Knights Temple.
No, that's Shamrock. That's Shamrock.
Yeah, it has to be Shamrock. The Knights Temple, Shangara, domain of the gods. Captain of the Knights of God, Frigolin family, say Garling. What is the Great One planning? You're gonna obey us even though you're King of Elbaf? Of course, just say the word.
Oh my god,
Bro,
what
just
a cool.
say the word.
We'll keep a long distance transponder snail on hand and call you if we have need of you. You'll be free to travel the surface world, but you are forbidden to speak of our dealings. Understood?
Coon!
How are they gonna control that?
And the fact that they call it surface world,
he already got the contract. So I think once you sign the contract, that's when Emu takes control of you don't have autonomy anymore.
Yeah.
And the deeper you get with the contract, the more autonomy you lose. So maybe Harold has like a little bit of time. Like if he talks about the contract, Emu's like, okay, I'm just gonna Domi reverse you, right? And as like
100%. That has to be what it is.
But if you were deep in the contract, that means Emu can take over you whenever you want. So I don't think Emu can take over Harold right now. So maybe to get deeper in the contract, you have to submit your own will to become a God Knight. Like there's more, there's internal things.
I mean,
that you have to do.
Harold definitely submitted. Right now, he is on his hands and knees, tooted up, bro. He's ready.
No, but I think what prevented Harold from being a God Knight is sacrificing his people, because he's still doing this for the betterment of his people.
Yeah.
But maybe Emu made it really explicit. It's like, yo, stop giving a fuck about them niggas, bro. We're gonna make them soldiers. And Harold's like, ooh.
Harold's like, no.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Could have been records deal.
It's funny because we were talking about Fishman Island, like with the comments. So 20 years ago, Ryugu Kingdom, Fishman Island. Ho ho ho, bada. No way.
He's trying to convince you to be a coon.
Maybe that's why King Neptune's also kind of stupid, right?
Yo, dude, you gotta do a little second dance.
Wait, but I need to know if this is before or after Odahime died. Because how crazy would it be if he actually had a chance to talk to Odahime?
In OnePiece in current day, bro. She got Hody Jones killed her.
No, bro.
What do you mean no?
No, I'm saying no because that means Harold had a chance to talk to her, and he still potentially had a chance to talk to her.
I thought you was like
no. I'm just disputing that never happened.
You was like, you're wrong.
You're wrong. This is not what happened. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time, Neptune. Me too, Paldramon. We both have our fair share of headaches, don't we? Shut up. To be honest, I don't think your son is that bad deep down. let's not forget what your youth was like. Well, when you put it like that.
Shit. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, your youth was crazy. Yeah, nigga was like, Loki ain't even that bad. You was just smoking niggas.
Yeah, he said, Loki, you just, people didn't love him, bro. You were actually just a bad youth.
Yeah, people liked you. Yeah.
I'm just being brutally honest. Anyway, did I tell you a fortune teller predicted I'd have a daughter in 4 years? When the time is right, why don't we betroth Loki to my future daughter? This guy's tripping.
Oh, no. Yo, what? Nah, these niggas need to be shot. Someone needs to kill these niggas, bro. What do you mean? Bro, troll Loki, bro, at this age?
Loki and Shiroshi? That's crazy.
Yeah, we know who Loki was after, though. We need to know the lore of Loki and Lola, bro. That's the real thing. Yeah, what is that?
He was smitten, bro.
For what we know, yo.
But now you're going too far. Cut it out. Hey, don't write her off so fast. She's not going to be just any old mermaid. My daughter might well be born with a power no one could ever hope to handle. Insane. Well, now that does sound like a perfect match. Let's have a toast. Here's to the futures of my mischievous troublemaker and your little Mosa. Don't call her that. She won't be Shaggy.
Mosa. Okay.
That same
keep that in mind.
Owl Library Elbath. Don't mention it. You're welcome to live freely here, Saul. Thanks a bunch. Actually, there's one thing I'd like to ask. What is it? If we get other learned folks on Elbath to help, would you be willing to open a school here? A school, huh? That's a nice idea. Dang. Post freaking O'Hara, Saul pulling up like, thank you, King Girl, for letting me stay here. No! Fisher Tiger.
Oh my God! I have to pledge allegiance. I've got to stand.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Don't want to do that.
That's real. That's real.
15 years ago, a major incident occurred at the Holy Land of Marijoa. My slaves are running away! The cells are broken. Hurry, or do you want to be their pet forever?
Let's say if Garp was here, yeah.
This might as well be Garp, bro.
If Garp was there, he'd be like, guys, please stop, guys.
You don't want to make me do this. Yo, you don't want to make me do this.
You don't want to make me do this.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate because he ran into a God's Knight. Damn it. That's a God's Knight.
Oh, shit.
One tapped. Oh!
Ooh, bandages?
No, they cut his chains. Listen.
Oh.
The armory will be left unlocked for you. I'll tell you the location. Maybe it was Shanks.
Keep reading, bro.
Big Shanky poo.
Yeah, wow. Gunpowder. Hurry, big sis. Sandersonia. There's someone out there. Someone fighting to free us from this hell. Hurry, Koala. You have to run.
Koala might go too.
This attack on the Holy Land was bro. It's so nuts that it was Fisher Tiger here, Koala, freaking Boa Hancock and her sisters.
Oh my goats.
Man, this attack on the Holy Land was carried out by Fisher Tiger.
I need to see this. Give me a second. Well, became a slave years. As a slave, Tiger was abused, tormented. By his years later, Tiger managed to escape after seeing how the slaves flip off. Oh, so this is before he frees everybody. But he freed some people on Marijoa. So this attack on the Holy Land was carried out by Fisher Tiger. In the wake of this incident, he would go on to become captain of the Sun Pirates. That's crazy. So wait, is this a retcon? Because he had his chain removed, but they said so a tiger managed to escape after seeing his slaves left. So maybe it was like a day break, like when the tiger broke free, went down. It's like, no, let me go back up.
Yeah, because it looks like it's late at night right now.
Here, because remember he escaped and then came back, like literally climbed back up because of how terrible it was, bro.
Which is nuts.
Damn. This is crazy.
This is a tough panel of Fisher Tiger.
Look at Boa Hancock.
Oh.
Yeah, for Boa Hancock and her sisters running away. That's crazy. Sounds like it was pretty rough. They say someone with the government must have left the armory open for them. Now it's up to us to find the culprit. I can't wait to execute them. There's someone I want to introduce to you, Harold. His name is Shanks.
This is my son.
Wow.
His name is Trunks. He's also a Super Saiyan.
He's also Super Saiyan.
Huh? He's Shamrock's younger brother. They were separated a long time ago due to circumstances. He suffered many hardships in the surface world. If he were to form a deep sea contract, I believe he'd make a great asset on par with Shamrock. For the time being, however, he's been given the rank of God Steel just like you.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn, so Harold and Shanks, riding together, bro.
Yeah, but look, it looks like, okay, but it looks like, okay, I don't know the story. Let me just keep reading. Let me keep reading.
Shanks. Hey, let's talk about it. Shanks is more to free the slaves than Garp. Ooh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because bro was here.
And didn't get caught.
He didn't get caught. Yo.
He freed Fisher Tiger. Or he helped Fisher Tiger.
Look at Shanks. You know what? Yeah, look at Shanks actually doing something. Let's talk about it, bro.
Right, bruh. That's so nuts. So yeah, he got the rank of Godsteel just like you. I know I said the same thing when I first met Shamrock too, but I can't shake the feeling that I've met you before.
Oh.
Is this when he got peaced up?
Keep the bandit. Keep the bandit.
This is post Blackbeard. No, bro. Imagine.
Yo, Blackbeard smoked the prime Shanks without a double fruit.
Because what, bro?
Prime,
this is an off screen within an off screen.
Yo, an off screen within an off screen. Yo, let's talk about how much ore does Blackbeard?
What?
Blackbeard.
Nah, young Blackbeard was just moving different.
Yo, I really wish I could see Blackbeard without the devil fruit. Cause still, remember, this nigga said he's on par with Shamrock. Let's say that, and Shamrock's already a God Knight. So
Right.
Blackbeard was already smoking niggas as strong as God Knights, bro. Let's talk about it.
The upscaling is crazy right now.
You weak Shanks.
Oh, what were they doing, bro? What happened?
Yo, what? No. Yeah, what did Blackbeard do to, what beef does Shanks and Blackbeard have? We gotta know.
Yeah, this is insane. Because was the beef strong enough for him to go back to his biological father and become a God Knight? Or a potential God Knight?
Bruh. I think so, but it's still like Blackbeard smoked that nigga though. So
right.
so that means okay, so this is the second time Shanks saw Harold though, because the first time Shanks saw Harold, he was like, "Oh, we know this because we see this in the no." This is Scopper Gabon's flashback, but we see Shanks without a scar talk to Scopper Gabon, and it's like,
yeah,
I want to see Harold. So this is the second time Shanks gets to meet him.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, but yeah, let's keep
which is crazy, because look how he said, I know I said the same thing when I first met Shamrock too, but I can't shake the feeling that I've met you before. So I'm thinking Harold definitely saw Shanks on Roger's crew, because, we know Harold was roaming around dealing with pirates.
No, maybe not Roger's crew. I think he saw him like in Mary Wilson one time. Like
no, but then why would he say that? He said, I know I said the same thing when I first met Shamrock, and he's known Shamrock for a bit now.
No. The reason why I said that is because Shanks saw him when he was talking to Scopper Gabon. He didn't have the scar.
Did he have the mark then too, or he did have the mark? He did have the mark.
No, he didn't have the scar. He didn't have the scar.
No, but he had the mark on his arm, right? Which means he was already a God Steel.
He had a mark on he had a mark. Remember, he had a mark on his arm, but not the scar. So this is Harold meeting Shanks for the first time, and this is Shanks talking to Harold for the first time. But Harold's seen Shanks. Shanks seen Harold before this. He's seen Harold before this. He's seen him.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're just some giant commenter from the surface. Don't act so familiar with me. I was blessed from birth with Figurlin blood in my veins. Have no doubt I'm going to become a god, a knight of God before you.
Maybe Harold seen Shanks on Elbaf one time.
Yeah, I'm saying he's seen him somewhere outside of the God Knights, because I feel like the way they're interacting, especially look at Shanks here, where he's making that cringe face after.
It's definitely seen him on Elbaf. Because Shanks wants to talk to Harold outside of Mary George.
Yeah, he did say he wanted to talk to him, and we were calling them both rats back then. I guess I mistook you for someone else.
He said we couldn't speak freely in the Holy Land.
Yeah. Come on, Shamrock. I wish to deepen my knowledge of the Holy Land, and I shall apprehend that traitor to claim the credit I deserve. Are there any leads? It can wait till your wounds are fully healed, Shanks. You cannot fathom the anguish of having the last 24 years of your life wasted. No wonder the rest of the world seems so alien to me.
Oh, this is W acting, bro.
It has to be.
W acting. Yeah.
This is crazy. God Steel devotee, Figurlin family. Wait, were you saying that?
This was the person that was supposed to inherit the King of the Pirates. I think that's what makes
Oh,
it more serious.
bro, I feel like I need to rewatch. I need to reread, bro.
Remember what? Yo,
Because like
Shanks
every scene with Shanks is just gonna feel different now.
Yeah,
like, knowing that
you know all
he's done all
this.
this shit.
I mean, he was always moving in silence, bro. Yeah.
Like the
But
Gene
yo,
lasagna.
but I need an. Yeah,
God,
like
still devotee, and Night of God.
I need it. Like, no, I think it's just so crazy that the future, like the person that was supposed to inherit the King of Pirates, it was fucking Shanks. Like it was supposed to be Shanks. A celestial dragon. Isn't that terrifying? Like actually thinking about it.
Right.
And not
Thank
even
God
on
he
purpose.
folded. Maybe that's why he did fold. Remember when Buggy was like, "You just disappeared. You just stopped caring." This is probably why, bro. I hated everything down there. All right, buddy, shut up.
Oh, look at Harold, bro. Harold's suspicious, bro.
All right.
Harold knows a fake demon when he sees one.
You know why? It's because Harold's fake
bro.
demon too, bro.
It takes one to know one, bro.
Literally. That same year, the fishing village on Elbaf. It's no good. My medical knowledge is too limited. Let's call Harold and see if he can get us in touch with a more skilled doctor. Don't. He's got a lot on his plate now. What's the point of fostering a network with the world government if we don't use it? I can recover on my own. You keep saying that, but you're getting weaker by the day. You have to get better. Harold will be heartbroken if you don't, you know? Motto, keep the tavern open. No way, how can I when you're this sick, Ida? Whenever Harold's home, he always goes straight to the elders and begs them to allow you to legally marry. Wow, they still don't recognize his marriage to her?
Bro, that's how you know he don't got no background, bro. You're the king of Elbaf, bro.
And now you got the world government on your side, bro. Do whatever you want.
That's what I'm saying, but you need to tell the elders, bro, fuck you,
right?
bro.
You should have... I was gonna say you should have shipped the elders off to the world government. Let them have it, but this is crazy.
Thanks, bro. You want to go? You want a job, bro? Go work for the Marines, bro.
Right? That fool. He knows I'm happy with my tavern. I enjoy befriending sailors from all over the world. It may not be much, but I feel like I'm helping Harold by doing that. Hey, foreign hag. What? Loki, cook up this meat for the old hag, will ya? The tavern's my main hangout spot. I want her to reopen it. Okay, so in his own way, he wants her to get better too. Good grief, that troublemaker has grown out of hand. I'm glad you've been able to keep him in line. Even with how Druden and his friends away looking for a doctor, your boys really love you. Aww.
You wrote on the back, bro.
Everyone's blowing this out of proportion. I'll be fine, but it does make me smile. Yeah, she's dead. She's not coming back. Oh!
Yeah, what is this panel? Wait, bro. No, we have to talk about it. Yo, God, what is this garbage? What is this garbage? What is this? No, there is paneling. No, zoom out of everything just to make sure. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this?
My God.
No, this paneling is atrocious. I am so sorry. This is like, oh, nah. I'm sorry. This is getting me mad salty, bro. Am I tripping on this?
It's just we go down and
okay,
then...
you know what? I'm comprehending it a bit better now because it's like the background and the squares around.
Yeah, because it technically this looks like one panel, but it kind of bleeds into this too.
No, but it is though. Look, because like
because you can still do the edges, right? Like here and like there.
Ooh, yeah, this is really making me angry, bro. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Let's
who cares? Elbaf Alcohol Village, hometown of Loki's birth mother. What'd you just say? We're talking about how utterly unbearable it'd be to let that foreign bitch worm her way into the royal family. You're with us, right, Loki? We're Estrid's relatives. She was Harold's true wife. We can't let anyone have claim on our inheritance. Oh, brother. That's why I slipped her a dose of poison.
Oh,
this stuff is fatal. Her days are numbered.
No way.
Matzo, we can't get hold of a ring. We can't hold off on ringing Harold anymore.
No wonder Loki wants to kill off Elbaf. I feel like
I mean,
giant, bro.
Old people always ruining other people's fun for their inheritance.
Right, look at this crusty old man, bro.
What are you gonna do with all this money? Where is it gonna go?
Right? He's not using it. He's gonna die anyways. We can't hold off on ringing Harold anymore. We may not be related by blood, but I see him the same way I do Hodgerudin. Loki is still my cute little son. Ah, Loki, hey! Ida isn't really gonna die, right? I still remember my birth mother. She hated me. She had me thrown into the realm of the dead. Who gives a shit about inheritance? Your whole family is nothing but trash. Now answer. Ida won't actually die, right? She's the only mother I've ever known. I bet you must get pretty lonely, right, Loki? Wouldn't it be better to stay here with us? His true feelings pour out. No way. No way they fucked up that badly.
Bro. Why would they do that, bro?
Oh my god.
On second thought, I think Harold's doing the right thing.
Wait. Oh, because these giants. No. It's these ancient giants, man.
It's true. It's all these dang dirty ancient giants, bro. Obsessed with bloodlines and shit. This is crazy.
I mean, I guess we could talk about its intersectionality when it comes to like our giants may be arguably oppressing the world, yes, but they enforce their own oppression with their own people.
Yeah.
But we don't know what culture they built up also. Because maybe they was trying to preserve their old self, and because they was trying to preserve their old self because they know there was like the world government's really trying to kill them and shit and just erase them from existence. Maybe arguably, I don't know for sure that's the case. It created this elitism, you know what I mean? This elitism and a culture around elitism on bloodline and shit like that, and like that's what it created. Like
and it's pretty common in like countries that have at least I mean, I don't know about now, but like way back when, you know, when monarchies were more common, like it's definitely a thing that happened. Like trying to preserve the bloodline and like looking down on others that didn't have like a high bloodline and seen bloodline. So pretty fucked up. Well, rip Ida. Loki was had a mom that cared about him, and he cared about her in his own way. Just for her to get slimed out by some stupid idiots.
I would want to destroy the world too. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Right? This is so sad. What is
Harold? I was scrolling Twitter, and I was seeing those panels from like 10 chapters ago. They were trying to play this off as Loki's pranks.
Yeah, when he burned down a village, right?
This wasn't no fucking prank, bro.
Oh my god! And you know what's so crazy? You know for a fact, Harold's gonna come back and learn about this. He's gonna go to Loki, and be like, "How could you do this? You know we're trying to make giants seem less violent." And then Loki's gonna tear him a new one and be like, "You stupid bastard, bro! Your wife got killed.
Out there tap dancing, and they was back here poisoning your wife.
Right? You let all this happen, and oh my."
You was out here tap dancing, shucking and jiving, and your wife getting poisoned.
Literally.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, this is it's so horrible. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
You was shucking and jiving, cooling, playing some nice music.
It was out here. He was out here flexing his tattoo. Yippee!
Oh my god!
Just for his wife to get killed. Oh my god! The Giants, not the Giants. Well, yeah, the Giants down 1,000. Harold down 1,000,000. And this is all in a flashback.
All Ida wanted to do was just be cool with people, bro.
Yeah, she just wanted to be nice to people, run her bar, meet people from around the world. This actually annoys me. Can't do nothing, bro. Can't do nothing without your own people hoeing you. And you got coons fucking up everything else.
Jesus Christ.
Man, this is wow. This is actually so frustrating. And you know what's even more frustrating? It's the fact that things don't get better. Because this is in the past. And we know what's happening to the Giants right now. Things are just getting worse. Yeah. They're not getting better. Oh, brother.
It's been what, like 33? This is 33 years ago, right?
I don't know if this exactly.
It said it at the start of the chapter. I forget what it was.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. Oh, you know, you might be right. Yeah, because this was when Harold was working on like a dog, bro. Yeah, 5 years after God Valley.
Damn, 33 years and ain't nothing changed.
Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
What is Shanks doing, bro?
I mean, he helped free some slaves, bro. He's up more than Harold, right?
Yeah, no, he's
No facts. I was just saying, what is he doing up here?
He's learning, bro.
He's
an enemy
remember
character.
like, I gotta learn how to be a better slave master. We know he's
Yeah,
he's faking it.
Oscar-worthy performance.
Because Shanks was 15 when Roger died, and he's 24 here.
Yeah.
So
what
was he doing in those 9 years?
I mean, I know he was definitely working with he was definitely working with the whatchamacallits, like with the whole time. Because I think he wanted to become a pirate with Buggy and be like, bro, we don't gotta be doing anything important. Let's just be chill pirates. And Buggy's like, you a fucking bum. yeah. Cause like Shanks knew like, oh shit, man, if I become a pirate, they're gonna lock in with me.
Yeah. I really want to know.
You think Roger told him about his lineage?
Yeah, because what did he seek out the world government and like his family himself, or was it just like something that happened where somehow his dad found out about him and he's like, or his dad remembered, did I have another son? And he went to go look for him.
He just remembered one day.
Yeah. He's just scratching his head. He's like, didn't I have 2 sons?
He's like, I had 2, did I?
I swear there was another one. Let me go take a look real quick.
That's funny. I was seeing people on Twitter say that he still has a crew. He just told him, hey, I gotta go do something real quick.
Yeah,
and he's going to find information. Yeah.
I bet, but it's like I think he would have been different if Buggy was there
on his crew, or
on his crew. Like if him and Buggy became pirates together.
Yeah, they became pirates together. He might have been king. Shanks might have been king of the pirates right now if he teamed up with Buggy.
No, I think the reason why he didn't team up with Buggy is because he didn't want to become king of pirates. Cause he said Shanks said, "Oh, there's some shit I gotta take care of," and Buggy's like, "The fuck are you talking about? You can do it right now. What do you mean there's some shit you gotta take care of? You're literally a goat right now. Who's stopping you?"
Not for real.
So wait, it's this version of Shanks that took down Loki, or is it Pirate Shanks that took down Loki?
No, not yet. Pirate, like it's.
Oh, so it's Pirate Shanks.
Shanks took down Loki 6 years before One Piece. I think that's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Maybe him and were working together though. Like, okay, this is what we got to do. Like to protect Elbaf is what we got to do.
What a chapter, bro.
It sucks, man. Shanks is a bum. Now I'm playing. Yeah, Shanks stocks are high. I'm playing. Shanks stocks. You know what, Shanks? You did your big one, bro. Yo. You know what? You may be a rat, but hey, you got Fisher Tiger out there. That's all that matters, bro. And him going like, I need to stop the person who did this. Yeah, you funny, bro.
Yeah. It's just that one SpongeBob meme where he's looking around with the
water poster.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nah, that's fucking funny, bro.
Man, it sucks, bro. King Harold, bum.
Literally, bro. The fact that Loki cares more about his freaking, I guess, stepmom more than Harold. But you know what? The only slack I'll give Harold is the fact that the only reason they didn't call him earlier is because she was like, I don't want to bother him while he's like, working hard out there. That's
not Harold's fault.
Yeah, it's not Harold's fault. I mean, it's still kind of El Mez, but like you can't call your wife once in a while. What the hell?
Yeah. The curse that they put on Loki is that he's not allowed to love anything. He loved rocks. The rocks freaking died.
Oh.
He loved his mom. His mom got freaking smoked.
He loved his dad. His dad dies too.
Yeah, and
that's why he doesn't love
everything on him.
That's why he doesn't love Hajarudin,
because he blamed for it too, bro. Man.
That's why he's cursed, bro.
Yeah, didn't they kill his animals too that he was cool with?
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't love Hajarudin, bro.
Dies. He knows
if he cares about his little big bro, He'll die too.
And he keeps trying to get stronger, but he's not strong enough to protect.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he
actually
loves
so
me.
tragic, bro. The
That's
only
he's
mother I've ever known is insane.
low key stronger than Kaido.
Who knows? Maybe.
Stronger than the king of all beasts.
Yeah.
That beast title is stupid right now. Let's be so fucking for real, bro.
Yeah, because what really constitutes a beast?
What did Kaido always say about Haku?
This is getting to Mihawk territory. Strongest swordman
Bro,
territory.
speaking of Mihawk, bro, the last couple weeks, the amount of people that have been theorizing that Mihawk is a celestial dragon and trying to shove that down people's throats
Lame.
is crazy.
Bro, okay, I've been looking at Mihawk memes for the past like one day for 1 hour with Vista. It was like we must postpone our fight. It was like, oh my god, no! I downloaded so many Mihawk slander, and they started using whatchamacallit. Yeah. Oh wait, give me a second. I need to show you. Like these, I don't know. I was just brain rotting, and I'm like, bro, I got no one to tell this to, bro, because it's like, who's gonna get the Mihawk slander, bro? Like, look, you think I'm lying too? Look, no, it's bad, bro. It's just started getting crazy, bro. Like, just look at all this shit. I've been like.
Sorry.
Already.
What is happening, bro?
It's diabolical.
There's so many.
I got to postpone this fight.
They got him dancing. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh man, it said kill Vista. I surrender, Vista. Please don't hurt me. You are a coward. That's what's funny, bro. Come on, yeah.
No, I'm gonna open all of them and then we can walk through
Vista,
this.
stop, please. Only because he has nicely. Oh, you gotta zoom out. Yeah. Oh man.
I'll just open all of them though.
Yo, when he sees them, like,
this one is crazy.
let
me see. This is the first one. Yeah.
We gotta zoom out. Yeah, we gotta zoom out of these, bro. I think there's more.
Tired already, Hawkeye. You're not as strong as you're hyped up to be. It's just a title list. I've come to postpone this fight. Dragon be off this curve so far.
I mean, yep. I mean, he's not wrong. Yo,
insane.
Yeah, go handle Roger.
Fist the gun, Roger.
Like I said, it's bad, bro.
Outside Impel down, Draco Miyok distracted the guards for Sir Crocodile to free Don Quixote Doflamingo. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. This is what the cross guild's gonna end up doing, bro. Freeing Doflamingo, and it might just be Mihawk dancing outside.
Wait, I missed 3 of them, bro. Yeah, that I had, bro. Like they added. Okay, so remember when we talked about sweat scaling? So this is the first one I just sent is a real manga panel, but they added sweat. They added sweat.
Oh my
no way. They added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullets of sweat versus the original where there is none. That's insane.
Oh my god, it's nasty, bro. And then they have one with all Roger Whitebeard in it with it, bro. Yeah, that one I have no idea.
No. Huh? I surrender, Mr. So please don't hurt me. Mihawk, you're a coward. No way, they're putting Mihawk's face on Zoro and they switched their places. This is the shakes is like, oh my god. Let's postpone this match for the moment, Vista. That would seem to be the most advantageous for both of us. Vista versus Vista.
It's just meta. It's just meta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vista, please stop. Well, only because you asked nicely.
It's so stupid. I'm sorry. I was brain rotting. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is this freaking
I think that's Zoro and
Zoro and Killer, right?
Killer. Yeah.
That's
Zoro does really
hilarious.
fight.
And then we got Dancing Shanks, yeah. With no one.
Yeah.
His fellow former warlord Hawkeye Mihawk has even greater sword skills than the Red Emperor. He can mid-diff Shanks at worst. The red-haired snitch is not ready for him. Insane.
You know what? Mid. I ain't gonna lie, mid one. I don't even know why I saved that one.
BC when he sees
Yo.
Akane, when he sees me. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
you see, we all ain't that much, bro. I was rain rotting. Another one, you know, postpone his flight. Then Blackbeard.
But what aches now is this one. Yeah, the fact that Blackbeard was rubbing around with freaking. Oh my goodness.
Then we got to see this chapter.
Because the fact, because it's like, bro, look at the length of the sword. He has way more distance with that sword. You're telling me Blackbeard was able to close in and fuck your face up? Come on, bro. Just the claw again.
yeah,
oh, brother.
It's crazy though. Blackbeard, yeah, we get to see. So we got better context when Shanks and Blackbeard fought now.
Yeah.
So we kind of directly now. So it was right before Fisher Tiger freed all the slaves.
So that's actually a good point. I was gonna say, I don't know if it's before or after, because when he freed Fisher Tiger,
because look at Fisher Tiger. Look at Fisher Tiger's hand. Look what he grabbed. He grabbed Shanks' bandage.
Oh, you're right, and his eyes blacked out here.
Shanks' head also. Look on the bottom. You see?
Yeah, I thought that was his blood. Damn, I see what you mean.
Damn.
So he got fucked up by Blackbeard. He's like, dang, I gotta free some slaves to redeem myself.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Blackbeard.
Yo, I saw someone post these two panels side by side, and it made me think of this meme. And I'll go and say chat.
Yeah. Funny, bro.
Me and the bestie.
So freaky.
Funny,
bro.
Oh man.
So we got bitches be like, can't stand her fake ass 7 months later being the best. Yeah, he's posted up with them. I hate everything down there. And there's another thing that Kyle linked. Hold on. When you know Shanks is lying, but you can't prove it. Nah, for real, bro. It's actually
I know
crazy.
You hate them. I know you like them slave shakes. I know you like them.
I know.
I know you got.
I know you was drinking down there, bro.
Yo, Shanks, you not dancing with me? Come on, bro. Yo, we need a second time.
Somebody freed all the slaves.
21 cars. Can you believe that?
What? 21 cars? What?
21 cars.
They freed 21 slaves. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah.
First thing Shanks did.
You know what? Shout out to Shanks. But why did Shanks go meet up the girl and say, what did he have to tell them? Was it Blackbeard? Like, first thing Shanks did when
he said, I gotta tell them about Blackbeard. That guy's crazy.
No, well, yeah. What's he telling them about Blackbeard?
Wait, when did that take place? When Shanks went that was Reverie, right?
I think it was Reverie, yeah.
That's Reverie. Yeah, that was Reverie.
This is a crazy picture, but it's not wrong.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, that's Garb, bro. I mean,
that allowed to be on YouTube?
That's a great question.
You guys don't understand how hard it was. They're disgusting down there. I never fit in. I don't want to be one of you. Oh, you know what? This chapter gave Shanks' character is very interesting. The more well, I want to know why he's trying to smoke Blackbeard, though. That's my question. Like, he just knew. Like, what?
They did the same thing. This is literally what I was thinking of.
I'll catch you and murder him. Yeah. Yo, a third imposter among us, bro. Yeah.
No, for real. What were you saying though? Prior to about that.
I would say, what the fuck was Shanks doing trying to fight Blackbeard? Because remember, Blackbeard was a remember the first person to really suss out Blackbeard was Buggy. Number one, Buggy was the first one. Like Shanks was like, oh, he's awake forever, and Buggy's like, bro, that nigga's a fucking lunatic, right? He's a fucking loon, right? And then so Shanks went down to the like, was it an accident? Like, was it like just like a scurry? Was it like a skirmish? Why did they fight each other? That's my question. Like, was it an accident?
Right?
Shanks like, but I don't think Shanks is the type of person, even now, to be like, shit just happens on accident. You know what I mean?
No, definitely not.
So that's why I'm like,
there had to be something. And you know what's crazy? The fact that we now know that Shanks and Blackbeard are from the same island. They're both from God Valley. That definitely might have something to do with it as well. That'd be kind of nuts.
This is I really gotta know Shanks or Blackbeard's beef because it can't just be just rocks. Like you know what I mean? I think it's more than rocks. Like it has to be more
I
than
hope
that.
so, because my thing is the reach piece here, right? Potentially Blackbeard learns more about rocks in God Valley, Davy Jones through his mom, right? Assuming she lived long enough afterwards, the whole events of God Valley to teach himself. Maybe Blackbeard is like, okay, let me go find the surviving members of the Davy clan, which maybe Shanks is a part of. We don't know 100% yet, but maybe he's just hunted down people from God Valley to be like, yo, you're potentially part of the Davy clan. I'm Rox's son. Let's lock in and get this work done. And then I guess Shanks either said, "What the heck are you talking about?" or we don't know what kind of conversation they had that led them to fight. Unless, bro, imagine Blackbeard was doing Davy back fights back then, where he said, "You're born on God Valley, Davy back fight, and I'm gonna make you join my crew." And then Shanks ran away the freaking Gorosei because he's like, "I'm not joining that guy."
Sore loser.
maybe. But I'm sure we'll find out as time goes on. This is a crazy chapter, and it doesn't look like there's a break next week. So
There isn't.
So I guess next week we'll learn even more.
Is next week the end? Or no, next week is Lola highlights, bro. Next week is Lola highlights.
Nah, next week I need to see freaking Harold get backhanded by Loki, bro, because this is just ridiculous.
Loki been hating on Harold. Was like that nigga's a cool. Like honestly, I think Loki should have smoked Harold right now, bro. If he had the
that would have been a decent reason. I'm not gonna lie.
But the question is though, what is the no? But there's a secret devil fruit in Elbaf though that Loki ate.
Yeah, we still don't know about that fruit that's been passed down through Elbaf royalty.
What the fuck is the Yo,
wait, true. I completely forgot.
Yeah,
it's all about a devil. Niggas said Loki killed Harold for the devil fruit.
But there's no way, bro. We know, bro.
Harold doesn't have a devil fruit right now.
No, he doesn't. This is the world government propaganda, bro.
It's passed down. So it's like it's not like he. So Harold, but it's like
so it's probably like locked up somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's in like some chest or treasury or something.
And Loki ate it, and it's like that's how. Bro, what is this devil fruit? What is this devil fruit that he has? Loki highlights. Yo, Loki.
It's about to be insane.
Let's talk about it. Loki has the most gas out of any character in One Piece.
Bro, I love him so much.
Elbaf is Loki's arc. No, Luffy take his side. No, let Loki take care of the God Knights, bro. You know what I mean? I need to see Loki kill niggas. I'm sorry, bro. Like I don't want to see Luffy doing shit. Look at all this lower Loki they're giving Loki, bro. They gave a whole Rock's backstory in Loki's fucking arc. Like, what are we talking about? Like, he has to be like, he has to come back in One Piece. Bro, imagine he dies this arc, bro. Oh my
god. If Loki dies, I would be so upset. No, there's no way. I don't think Loki can die because we still
Loki's literally immortal.
It's supposed to be the final battle, bro.
We need the two kings of Elbaf to rise up, Loki and Adruda.
No, imagine Loki dies. Yo, the amount of slander niggas will have for him.
Yeah, they're gonna rip him a new one. Oh, brother.
The only way Loki can die without getting slandered this arc is if he kills like 3 God Knights. Like that's.
Now he's gotta kill all of them and Gunko Emo. He has to like literally sweep them.
I mean, Gunko is a God Knight, so that counts. Like,
no, but there's a difference between God Knight Gunko and Emu possessed Gunko.
I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't say you're wrong. Maybe, like, yeah, I would say so.
Bro, she pulled
I'm not confident in that, but you're probably right.
She summoned a shotgun out of a spell book, bro. That's built different.
Yeah, that is Emu. That is Emu. Oh, I want to bring this up. I was watching, like I said, I've been rewatching One Piece, and I've been watching Brook's time skip arc was very interesting because the people that got Brook, they was trying to summon the devil through dark magic.
Yeah.
Right? And that's instantly. I think that like they thought Brook was Emu. Like they was trying. I think they was trying to summon Emu because there was like Emu, please take anything we have. I mean, I was talking about this earlier, but it was like Emu, please take anything we have. We'll do anything just for you to smite our enemies. What if that was the world government? They summoned Emu. What if that's what would that the girl say? The girl say it's like Emu dog, please suck my dick, bro.
Yeah, because I think we did talk about it before when we were talking about the whole the 2 past wars and how when what's his face when I was supposed to say Egghead when Vegapunk was talking about I don't know who's the good guys because potentially maybe the world government was like we summoned Emu because we wanted to save or at least do something about that war.
And then boom, look what happened. Emu was like, okay, I got this, bro. Let me teach you how.
Literally,
let me show you how to scratch it.
Genie in a bottle, where you wish for something, but you don't get exactly what you wish for.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, this is
You get something even better. You get Brooke.
You got Brooke, and Brooke was just like, "Let me see your panties," and they're like, "Yeah, we'll give you our panties." But yeah, no. Looking back, Loki's interesting. I'm sorry, bro. Like, what is Loki's? I think that's the big mystery. What is Loki's devil fruit now? What is his devil fruit, bro?
Yeah.
What is his devil fruit? What? Yo, let me look up theories. What is Loki's devil fruit? Because he's a devil fruit user.
I think some people were talking about it's the big giant. What is it, Jormungandr or something like that?
Serpent, yeah.
Well, like
Yeah,
the
you said
hammer is
like
devil fruit.
You think he turns into a
No.
serpent?
Yeah, like he's like a giant snake. Someone said something about that.
Oh, yeah. Which I wouldn't be surprised because he already has the snake eyes from like when he was born, right?
Yeah, but
That would
that's
be
just
interesting.
So passing down the fruit. So like the fact. Wait, someone's saying Loki ate the gum gum no mi, like the real gum gum no mi.
if you start stretching.
Oh,
it's
the
over.
actual rubber fruit, bro. That would be so crazy. Because then we have Joy Boy and we have
Bonnie, we have Joy Boy, we have Loki.
Yeah, the false Nika fruit was swapped with the real one inadvertently and ended up in Loki's belly, leading him to believe he ate the legendary Nika fruit. And wait, time out. Wait, this is the real. Let me just post a Reddit thread, but you don't have to read it. But I want to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Part of the girls chat, but I think this would make perfect sense, right? Because how does Shanks know how to intercept that CP8 fucking cargo ship? You know what I mean?
That's very true. Yeah.
How did Shanks know to intercept the CP9 cargo ship? Because they just thought they were supporting like transporting a regular devil fruit. You know what I mean? And it's like maybe like Emu caught wind. Oh, like Harold, give me that fucking devil fruit. And Harold's like, okay, I'll ship it to you. La la la. And Shanks was like, hey, gotcha. Yeah. And
That would be insane, bro.
And that's when Luffy, and then that's like Shanks stealing that from the whatchamacallit, and then him getting his ties cut from the celestial dragons with the monster eating his arm.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's like he used that as motivation for Luffy. That would be like,
I can definitely see it, yeah.
Damn, so Loki think he's stung on Nika, and in reality he's just like, oh, I'm just actual.
And then he's gonna see Luffy fight. He's like, hey, that's supposed to be me.
Yeah, wouldn't that be mad funny, bro? Yeah,
It would be.
Yeah.
It would actually be.
And I guess it goes with his thunder, that he's able to like summon thunder with his like hammer and shit like that, maybe.
Yeah, because otherwise he'd be getting electrocuted and shit.
No, I don't think this is for sure gonna happen, but if it did, that'd be really funny, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He actually ate the real Gum Gum no Mi and not the Nika fruit. Oh man, what a time! And Shanks gonna tell Luffy that. He was like, "Oh, you just don't worry, Luffy, don't worry, bro." Damn, Shanks really bet everything on Luffy, bro. If you really think about it, bro.
Right, crazy gamble. I guess it is working out though. So. Yeah.
True.
All right, I guess we can wrap it up here, bro. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much
Hey,
for
does anybody
watching.
have any other comments? I just want to make sure. Okay, go for it. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
I already knew, and then you just interrupted my ending.
Yeah, fuck you, nigga.
If you made this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like on it. And if you want to see more from us, consider subbing to the channel. No break next week, so we will be back next week with another chapter reaction. We'll see y'all there.
Don't worry, I will look at the comment section.
Yeah, whoa. I mean, it depends. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the comments this time around. But make sure to leave your comments, leave your thoughts, because
I have self-control.
we do be reading the comments.
We're gonna kill y'all.
Anyways, what the hell? Bye.